Today, we dive deep into Adolf Hitler's life, revealing 10 shocking facts that will change your perspective on this infamous figure. Most people associate Hitler with Germany, but he was actually born in Austria, in Braunau am Inn, on April 20th, 1889. For the first 36 years of his life, he was an Austrian citizen, not becoming a German citizen until 1932. This outsider status fueled his desire to unite all German-speaking peoples. Despite his Austrian roots, he led the Nazi Party and demanded loyalty from Germans. His citizenship was obtained through political maneuvering, highlighting his complex identity. This fact challenges the image he crafted as the ultimate German savior. Hitler's immigrant status contrasts sharply with his nationalist platform. Understanding this irony is crucial to grasping the full picture of who he was. The disconnect between his origins and his political persona is the first shocking truth we need to understand. Before his rise to power, Hitler dreamed of being an artist. He moved to Vienna, aiming to become a renowned painter, but faced rejection from the Academy of Fine Arts twice. His failure in art led to a life of poverty and bitterness, fueling his anti-Semitic views. This rejection was a turning point, pushing him towards politics. He channeled his frustrated ambition into a destructive political career. The failed artist became a master of propaganda, reshaping the world according to his twisted vision. What if the Academy had accepted him? Would history have been different? His artistic failure set him on a path that changed the world forever. The world of art rejected him, so he decided to reshape the entire world instead. World War I gave Hitler a new purpose, transforming him from a failed artist to a soldier. He served as a dispatch runner, a dangerous role, and thrived in the chaos. Awarded the Iron Cross First Class, a rare honor for his rank, his bravery was recognized. His Jewish superior officer recommended him for this award, adding irony to his later views. The war solidified his nationalism and exposed him to the brutality of conflict. Temporarily blinded in a mustard gas attack, he learned of Germany's surrender in a hospital. This moment fueled his desire to avenge Germany's defeat. The soldier was now ready to become a politician, driven by a new purpose. His war experience shaped his ideology and future actions. The war was a transformative period, setting the stage for his rise to power. In 1923, Hitler attempted the coup known as the Beer Hall Putsch, aiming to seize power. The poorly organized plan failed, leading to his arrest for high treason. Facing a potential life sentence, he turned his trial into a propaganda victory. He portrayed himself as a patriot, gaining national attention. Sympathetic judges sentenced him to just 5 years in a comfortable prison. This failed coup, instead of ending his career, made him a national figure. In prison, he had the opportunity to reflect and plan his next moves. The trial and imprisonment were pivotal in his rise to power. His ability to manipulate public perception was evident even then. The failed coup was a stepping stone to his eventual dictatorship. In prison, Hitler wrote Mein Kampf, outlining his ideology and future plans. The book was a mix of autobiography and political manifesto, filled with hate and ambition. He detailed his anti-Semitic views and plans for Germany's expansion. Initially, it didn't sell well, but became a bestseller after he rose to power. Mein Kampf was a blueprint for his future actions, including World War II and the Holocaust. The world ignored its warnings until it was too late. Millions of copies were distributed, making him wealthy. The book's publication was a crucial step in his rise to power. It laid bare his intentions, yet few took it seriously at the time. Mein Kampf was a chilling precursor to the horrors he would unleash. Despite orchestrating the Holocaust, Hitler never visited a concentration camp. He maintained a distance from the brutal reality of his policies. This was a deliberate strategy to preserve his public image. He operated through layers of bureaucracy, giving vague orders. His subordinates understood his intentions without explicit orders. This distance allowed him to compartmentalize his actions. He was the puppet master, never confronting the horror he caused. His calculated detachment highlights his profound evil. In 1938, Time magazine named Hitler Man of the Year, recognizing his influence. The title wasn't an endorsement, but acknowledged his impact on world events. That year, he annexed Austria and took over the Sudetenland without conflict. The article was critical, depicting him as a threat to democracy. The cover illustration showed him as a dark figure, not a hero. Time was sounding an alarm about his growing power. The recognition was a warning, not a celebration. It highlighted the world's failure to confront the looming danger. The magazine saw the threat, but few acted until it was too late. Hitler was a strict vegetarian, abstaining from alcohol and promoting anti-smoking. His diet seemed at odds with his ruthless image. Health concerns, including stomach issues, likely influenced his dietary choices. His personal chef prepared simple, plant-based meals. His inner circle mocked his bland diet. This aspect complicates our understanding of him. His supposed compassion for animals contrasted with his lack of empathy for humans. It reveals a fragmented morality, highlighting his profound hypocrisy. Despite his powerful image, Hitler had a deep fear of dentists. He suffered from severe dental issues, but avoided treatment due to anxiety. His dentist, Johannes Blaschke, documented his phobia. Hitler postponed procedures and demanded high anesthesia levels. His dental records helped identify his remains after the war. This fear humanizes him momentarily, but also shows his hypocrisy. He inflicted pain on millions, yet couldn't endure minor discomfort. It reveals his narcissism and indifference to others' suffering. Hitler's death on April 30th, 1945 is well documented, but conspiracy theories persist. He and Eva Braun committed suicide in his Berlin bunker. Their bodies were burned, leading to rumors of escape. The Soviets' secretive reports fueled suspicion. Theories of his escape to South America have persisted for decades. Despite overwhelming evidence, the myth endures. Dental records and eyewitness accounts confirm his death. The myth of his escape adds a bizarre chapter to his life. His death remains a topic of fascination and debate. We've uncovered 10 shocking facts about Hitler, revealing a complex and strange story. Understanding these details doesn't excuse his actions, but offers a clearer picture. History is filled with uncomfortable truths about flawed individuals. Let me know in the comments which facts surprise you the most. Subscribe for more deep historical investigations. Thanks for watching.